So we've just launched from Mountbatten Public Slipway here on the Cattewater, and the wind I think is coming southerly or southwest, southeasterly, I'm not sure, but we're going to try and get out of the Cattewater and just see where we can go, see where the wind takes us. So just heading out the Cattewater. Had to move out of the way of that one coming across the channel. So we're just crossing the channel. The big ship went through. The ferry is in its dock over there. That'll be leaving soon, I think. But just want to, so long as I clear this red buoy, I'm out of the channel, so that's good. Plymouth Hoe over there. It's a little bit windy, which is ideal for sailing. It's nice and sunny and warm. Made it over to Drake's Island, just over there. And, came out of the Cattewater, just over there, as usual. And we're just heading over towards Jenny Cliff Bay over there, and then from there maybe we'll see if we can turn back round and get out of the sound and maybe around to Rame Head or Cawsand or somewhere. I'm not sure. I haven't got a plan today. I've got my camping stuff, so wherever I end up is where I am staying. Yeah, but beating against the wind is slow going. Never mind. Averaging about 2.5 knots, so it's not too bad. It's not too bad. We're still beating to windward, trying to get out of Plymouth Sound. Came a little way over, just done a couple of tacks. The wind, there's not that much of it. It's died off now. I'm not quite sure. Somewhere around 5 to 10 knots, I think. It's slow going at the moment. So nice, the weather is lovely. Splash, splash. We're making 1.5 knots, but the yacht in front of me is not getting away. I'm managing to keep up, so that's good. Drake's Island over there. The ferry is still in its port, which is where I like it to be. As soon as it starts moving, I start panicking, especially after last time. It's Plymouth Hoe up there, and if I spin round, you'll be able to see the breakwater out there, a couple of warships, and Bovey Sound, Fort Bovey Sound. So still trying Plymouth Sound, beating straight out. Haven't decided which way I'm going to go if I can get out. Jenny Cliff over there, heading over towards Bovey Sound, but I'm not sure. Might try and get over that side. It's southwesterly tomorrow. It's a little bit more southeasterly today. So if I go against it, I'll be able to get back tomorrow a bit easier. That's my plan. I mentioned making a hiking plank in my first video. Here it is, my hiking plank. It's basically just a bit of wood, but it enables me to sit over the edge. See? head over to Cawsand. It seems to be the most reasonable place we can get to. The wind's sort of southeasterly, so it's easy to get over there today, and then it's southwesterly tomorrow, so it'll be easy to get back. That's my plan, if the forecast stays as it is. What a beautiful day. Well, like I said, I think it looks like we're heading to Cawsand. We'll see. I'll wait and see. I might head over there and then see if I can do a tack out and see if I can get round Rainhead, but I might not, I don't know. Oh, that was just perfect timing. The ferry just sounded its horn, so the ferry's just leaving port now. And I am just coming past the last, well, not the last channel marker, it's the last channel marker that's going to affect me. Just past the Queen's Ground marker. See the ferry coming out there? Breakwater. And you get a good view of Fort Picklecombe from here. 11 Point. I just dropped, well, I didn't drop, I just moored off on the Queen's Ground marker for a few minutes and just to sort some things out, and as I was untying the rope it slipped my ring off and the ring fell off, my wedding ring. It's now at the bottom of the sea near the Queen's Ground marker. So I've decided to go into Cawsand. I should be there soon, and get some food on the go. Nice cup of tea. See if there's any dry wood to light a fire. It really rained last night. We had thunderstorms here last night, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to find any dry wood, but we'll see what we can do, see what we can find. Yeah. Lovely. That's the ferry. So, still heading over into Cawsand. So the weather's taken a bit of a turn, but we're nearly there, so it's all good. I'm not quite, the wind switched a bit, I'm not quite going to be able to get to Cawsand. I think I'm going to have to just go over to Kingsand and then paddle round. I can't seem to get closer to the wind than this. Oh, I don't know, we'll see. We're almost there. I'll get my warm clothes on as soon as I get there. I could always go over to the beach over there and sort myself out. Tide's dropping. There's a beach just over there. Go there. up, I need both hands. And made it to Cawsand again. I know I was here last time. The video is going to be very similar. I managed to sail a bit further this time, but the wind switched round about here. I had to paddle the last little bit. About 4.5 miles, nearly 5 miles to get here. And I think I'll pull the boat up where I did last time, which was here, in front of this wall. And there's the tide line. If I can get it just above that, it'll be okay. No need to really say much. That's why I come here, because it's peaceful. So what can we see from Cawsand? There's Cawsand's around the corner. That's Fort Picklecombe. That is the lighthouse on the end of the breakwater, shining in the sun. To the left of it is a big RFA ship. What else can we see? You can't really see it with the naked eye, but Bovey Sands is just there, and Wembury. The Mew Stone is in between those two boats. You can't quite see it. I'm just having a look to see if I can see any firewood, any twigs, any driftwood, anything I can burn, but it's all very, very wet. Oh, there might be some over there. I'll have a look. Not now. I'm going to make a cup of tea with the gas stove because I'm impatient. And then I'll hunt down some fuel for the Kelly kettle and maybe have a fire later. Sandwiches and soup and a cup of tea. All that, can you? I'm gonna hunt for some dry wood. And a nice bit of plain timber. If I want to have a little fire, I'm going to need something a bit more chunky. Feels pretty dry. Okay. And that one. Ooh. Log. Oh yeah. He's dry. Well, he's not dry, but it's dead. Stickies. I'm probably not going to burn the fire for ages, maybe just to make some hot water. That's it, because there's really not a lot of wood around. Just starting to get dark. The boats are starting to put their lights on, and I think the ferry from France has just arrived. It's cleared the fog now. You can see the Mewstone. I like that one, that's nice, and that one, oh, that one. All boats are good, but those are my favourites at the moment. So, got a Kelly kettle full of hot water, and the wood's quite wet. I'm not sure how far I'm going to get with the fire, but it's nice for now. Bit dark, but like I said earlier, came out of Mountbatten public slipway here, and then did a few tacks out here pretty much to there, and then over here into Cawsand. Let's paddle the last little bit. It was almost, I think, 5.8 nautical miles by the time I finished. Take out the thwart that goes along there, this one, and then that gives me more room. Bivy bag and a sleeping bag, and then this rope here holds the tarp so that I can put a tarp up over it, and I will see you in the morning. Good morning. Well, I'm already up. I've been up for a little while. Rained quite a bit last night, but it didn't matter. Ready to leave Cawsand. 11:30, tides, low tides now, so it's just slacking up turning soon, and hopefully the tide will take me back in. And the wind. The winds, there's not very much of it at the moment. We'll see what happens when we get clear of the land. Yeah. Camped up by my white rock again. Seems to be the place to be. Well, we're on the water. I've had to paddle out. The wind is a bit, I don't know, weird. I'm looking at the boats out in the Sound, and the wind there seems to be a different direction to what it is here. But it does that close to the land. It does all sorts of weird things. So I'll try and head back over there. I'll put some sails up and see what happens. Here we are, left Cawsand. There it is. Hey, a little bit overcast, but it's really hot. And the wind is southwesterly as forecast, so that's nice. Coming right behind us. So I've got the old pole out, wing on wing. And we're making about 2 knots. It's not loads of wind, but we're doing all right. The wind is picking up a little bit as we're getting further from the land. So steadily, nearly 3 knots a minute ago. We're with the tide as well, so it shouldn't take too long to get back at all. Well clear of the land now, got a nice decent speed, perfect. Averaging just under 3 knots, which is nice. Had the pole out a minute ago, as you saw, but then it kind of, the wind switched as I cleared the land. Penley Point there, and now getting a bit more, I don't know what it is. I think it's southwesterly, southwesterly. It could just be a sea breeze, I'm not sure. I don't know. It's very nice. He's good. I'm going to sail across him, maybe to the marker, and then try and switch and head straight in. I'll wait and see. There's a little bit more swell here, just in the entrance. Whoa, there you go. There it is. I think I'm going to have to switch round. Well, I am going to switch round. I think I'll just, yeah. Change course and head over that way. Might get the pole out, do a bit of wing on wing, downwind, like I was earlier. Wish I had longer. I wish I was going further now. Getting a decent speed now. We were averaging 3.5, 4 a minute ago. Now I've started recording, of course it's dropped down to 3 every time. Morning, Chick. Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Round the Queen's Ground marker. My wedding ring is somewhere near the bottom of that. Fell off yesterday. Very annoyed. Well, now I believe we can go on a dead run, wing on wing, straight into Mountbatten. Let's give that a go. And there you go. Kind of on a dead run. Wing on wing again. Got the spare paddle out as my pole. And we are making 3.5 knots, 3.6. We're going with the tide as well, so we should be there in no time. Really, no time. It's the breakwater. Fort. The RFA ship. Fort Picklecombe. We'll come up on Drake's Island soon. Show you the island. Don't know if you can see. Chased by a fishing boat. There's the Cawsand ferry. The ferry takes me to Cawsand. That's where I stayed last night. You can get a ferry over there to the pub and everything. It lands on the beach. Tugboats are out with the RFA ship. I hope he's not going to be moving in here. Stay there. Tell him out of the way. There you go. What would you do with a canoe sailor? What do you do with a canoe sailor? What do you do with a canoe sailor early in the morning? Don't wake him up because he's probably dribbling. Don't wake him up because he's probably dribbling. Don't wake him up because he's probably dribbling. He didn't get much sleep last night. Why didn't you sleep, boy? Why didn't you sleep, boy? Why didn't you sleep last night? Why didn't you sleep? Why didn't you sleep? Why didn't you sleep? Because the tide was coming up round me boat. And I was worried, so I had to stay awake. Yes. As soon as I realised high tide it was just started lapping the end of the boat. As soon as I realised I was okay, I went straight back to sleep. But I didn't sleep well for the first few hours. Did this morning. Just coming up on Drake's Island over there. Or St Nicholas's Island. It has two names. I think it was called St Nicholas Island before St Francis Drake, and then they named it after him. The pirate. Oh, I've got a good speed on now. A bit of swell just pushing us, the tide's pushing us, the wind's pushing us. good. Oh. Turned a little bit. I'm going to stay on this course until I get clear of the other marker, just the other side of Drake's Island, the channel marker, and then I'm going to take the pole down and broad reach up the Cattewater, I think. Beam reach, sorry. Decide what to do that blade sail. Oh, so pull them in a little bit. No. There. Got him. So we're now heading for that one there. Whoa. Sorry. That one there. We're flying today. And there's Drake's Island. Oh, I just realised my dagger board's popped up. Well, that's good, it's alright for downwind, it doesn't matter. I'll have to pop that one back down when I make a tack. So we're just heading into the Cattewater over there. We're going to go along there, and then I'm going to take the pole down, and then we're going to go, instead of going downwind, I'm going to go on a beam reach. And with the tide as well, it should be quite fast. I mean, we're doing nearly 5 knots as it is. Awesome. Lobster pot. I haven't got much to get tangled, but it has happened. Over at Jenny Cliff I got tangled around a lobster pot. My rudder, it was a little bit annoying. Yeah, 5.2, that's good. 5.2 knots. Get on. Right, I'm going to need both hands in a second. This is really good. Perfect weather. Just coming up on the channel marker. In fact, now would be a good time. I'll do it now. So, changed course and on a beam reach now. just heading straight over to the Cattewater, hopefully. That's the plan. But it's good. Well, that's changed since I was here last. It's a different type of marker. A bit of a chop, a little bit choppy. Oh, my dagger board's come up again. Right, I'm going to need both hands. Now we're doing well. We're almost back in the Cattewater. It only took an hour. Averaging about 3 knots. We got up to 5.2 was the highest I saw. Pretty well today. Oh, and the fog's coming in now, and it's starting to. I think it's going to rain. I don't know. Well, that's the red channel marker. There's the starboard channel marker, so we're almost out of the channel. And there's the safe water mark for the Cattewater. Head in there. Out everyone's way. Up the ferry. Big ferry, not the big. Still up ferry. Speed limit's 10 knots, I better be careful. A bit of wake to deal with. Bouncy, 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 bouncy. And that's Mountbatten for there, which means I'm almost home. Well, that wasn't a bad little trip. Oh. Bit of a chop going on. Splash, splash. Plymouth Citadel up there, 29 Commando. Sutton Harbour in there, and the National Marine Aquarium, if you like that sort of thing. Mountbatten itself. And we're here we are, just coming into the Cattewater. I'll go around to the slipway, Mountbatten Public Slipway, where I started, which is just around the corner over there. And just so you get an idea of where we've been. Came from Cawsand over there. Cool. Good conditions on the way back. No good. I'm going to try and cut through the middle there. Cheeky, but I think we can do it. Yes. August, yeah. not sure if I'll be able to sail up onto the slipway. Oh, now I've lost the wind. Yeah, that's the trouble with the buildings. You do tend to lose the wind when you come in. Not completely, but enough. Oh, it's just gone dead calm. Oh, my dagger board's come up. Yeah, he's had enough. Put it back down. He's nice. There's the slipway just over there. So sort of paddle around this pontoon and we're there. We might just about be able to sail up onto the slipway if we're lucky. It's a lot quieter today because it's Monday. So, we'll have to paddle the last little bit because of the wind. And that concludes this little mini adventure. Thank you for watching.